time for a coffee?
No, I've got to get Joseph off to school.
Yeah, I suppose I better get a move on. Supposed to be tidying up in here.
Since when do you lot do housework?
Yeah, well, we've got a new lodger moving in today.
You mean Carlos?
Yeah, 2 chefs in the house. I won't be able to get near the cooker.
Perhaps we can do something later in the week.
Yeah? What do you have in mind?
Well, I'm free most mornings.
Oh, what would it cost for an afternoon session?
Cheeky.
Not Thursday, though. Got to pick up a counsellor for Chris. Corporate hospitality at home farm.
What about tomorrow evening, after the bedtime story?
Yeah, should be all right. Unless his nibs wants to. Hello? No, I've now on. Yeah, I could be there. Yeah, as quick as I can. Oh, every time I get a minute to myself.
Was it Chris?
Who else? I've got to get down the yard, sharpish.
You off then? Oh, Donna, I did it for your own good, you know.
Oh, yeah, like making a complete prat of me in front of my friends is really going to make me behave better.
You lied to me.
No, I didn't.
You said you were going to the diner.
I did, didn't I?
And that the Reynolds boy wouldn't be there.
What does it matter if he was?
And the minute you leave the house, you get dressed up like a tart.
I only put a bit of makeup on.
You don't have to copy everything Kelly does, that's all.
I wasn't copying Kelly, I'm just being me. And you don't like it, do you?
Hey, now, just remember, she'll be a new woman when she gets the pot off her legs, so don't go taking liberties when you get home.
Just make sure you don't forget my appointment.
No, I won't. Bye. Come on.
Bye, everyone.
Hello.
Bye.
Well?
Well, what?
Taking the morning off work.
Why?
I thought we could get some of your things sorted.
What things?
Well, everything, really. Get you moved into the cottage.
Moved? Are you out of your mind, Richie?
Why, what's the matter?
You mean you just expect me just to drop everything and just walk out of here?
Oh, I thought that was the idea, yeah?
But
Look, Sarah, I've got everything fixed up. It's all ready. Just bring some stuff in a suitcase and
just hold on a minute, Richie. This is my home. I live here with my children.
Yeah, and you're miserable, right?
Well, yeah, but I haven't even spoken to Jack yet.
Yeah, you have to tell him sometime, Sarah.
Go easy, Richie. You've got to give me time to think this through. And in the meantime, you better have this back.
Well, he wasn't messing around. Any idea who did this?
I can't go around pointing the finger at people.
We know who did this.
You got a suspect in mind?
Well, first he has a punch-up with me, and then he has a go at Chris. It's the logical next step for a psycho.
You mean Kane Dingle?
Who else?
Thought you meant they'd done a bit of damage, but this... That won't be going anywhere today, will it? Any of the others damaged?
No. He came in, made his point, and got out.
Aren't you going to make sure?
They're fine, all right?
You'd have to have some kind of assurance.
Well, you've got my word for it. None of them have been touched. Just check the brakes, check the lights, and get them on the road.
You won't catch me falling for no verbal assurance.
I could be on that phone and have 6 new drivers down here within the hour. Now, what's it going to be?
Don't seem to have much choice, do we?
Hi. Hi. Where's Mark?
Mark? Getting over his night of passion in the diner, I should think.
Very funny.
Oh, he's got study leave as if he needs it. It's people like me that should have study leave.
Don't go winding him up.
I'm not a total cow, you know. Hiya, Andy. Look, I'm sorry about last night.
It's a bit late now, innit?
It was only a bit of fun.
Well, you had a good laugh then. Where you going?
We're in the morning, we're in the morning. There you go, my little 2 penneth. All adds up. Us Dingles have got to pull together, you know.
All contributions gratefully received, it goes without saying this, eh?
Nice to see our little pot filling up.
The pot belongs to the household of which you are only a guest.
Hiya, I was hoping to speak to Mr. Kane Dingle.
Do I know you?
Yeah, Darren Pearce, Houghton Courier.
Well, if you've come to stir up trouble, you can clear off right now.
I just wanted a quick word, get the record straight.
What record?
I'm Kane Dingle. What do you want?
Somebody broke into St. Hawley's last night and gave one of the trucks a going over with a crowbar.
Give 'em my congratulations. What else I can do for you?
Well, people around here seem to think you might have something to do with it.
Not me, pal. Wouldn't have minded having a crack, though, but you know how it is. I was otherwise engaged.
And where was that, then?
Are you a newspaper man or a flaming copper?
I'm just trying to get stories straight. Some people around here think you've got a personal vendetta against Mr. Tate.
Personal vendetta? I couldn't be bothered. But you can tell Mr. Tate. Aye, and you can quote me on this. Tell him, whoever it were, if they care to meet me at Woolpack, it'll be my round.
Morning, Runnies.
Oh, morning, Alan. Morning, Mum.
Afternoon, more like.
Oh, you can talk, still in your dressing gown.
Now, you'll have to excuse me, ladies. I have a meeting with the Fourth Estate.
The who?
The gentleman of the press, or rather the young man from the Houghton Courier.
Ah, about the election.
Well, Kathy and I are going to brief him about our campaign policy and hope to get our manifesto on the front page.
Good luck. You know the worst thing about having a man in your bed again?
Don't tell me. He snores.
Oh, Mum, no. I mean the way you get used to having someone there.
Oh, yeah. Don't you just love having someone warm to cuddle up to?
That's just it. As soon as they're not there, you miss them.
Oh, I don't know. It's good to have a bit of breathing space.
Yeah, but Ashley never seems to want to stay here.
Why ever not?
Well, he says it's too congested.
It's as good an excuse as any.
What do you mean, excuse?
Well, look at it from his point of view. That room must have a few memories for you.
You mean he'd be thinking about me and Gavin?
Well, you know how men can be. Dingo, now that.
Boy, I thought we were meant to be having a meeting.
Oh, look, I'm
We've
sorry.
been sat waiting 3/4 of an hour.
I know, I should have called you.
You got called out to a bigger story, didn't you, Darren?
Aye, the breaking up at St. Hawley's. Have you heard about it?
Lorries vandalised, all sorts.
You're joking. Why would anyone do that?
Well, someone wants to get back in for the accident, presumably.
It's Kane Dingle. That's who it is.
How do you know?
That's what people are saying.
Oh, great, that's all we need. Here's us trying to conduct a peaceful campaign.
Well, obviously not peaceful enough if you're attracting riffraff like that.
Viv, he has got nothing to do with us or our campaign. No, we condemn all violence. Stick that in your notebook for a start.
So what about our meeting, then?
I think it's my turn to keep you waiting. I'll need to have a word with that Kane Dingle.
Typical of him, just bullies the lads into submission.
If they were that worried about it, they could have refused to work.
They had no choice, you know that. It's do as I say or I'll fire you. I know what I would have told him.
And it's still there.
You're out of order and you know it.
Well, the drivers seem to have made their decision.
Aye, to save the jobs.
Frankie.
I've already lost one of my best mates.
He was a mate of mine too, Frankie.
All the more reason to look out for your drivers.
The lorries are fine.
You can't just let him steamroller everyone.
I'll talk to him, I promise. Just calm down.
And you're accusing Kane Dingle?
I mean, you don't need to be a genius.
You do need evidence.
You just give me 5 minutes with
You
that.
don't go near him. I don't want to be arresting my own husband for common assault. I'll deal with Kane Dingle myself.
Now then, what are you doing here?
I didn't feel well.
Well, you were all right this morning when you were having that breakfast, weren't you? What was it? 2 fried eggs, toast, beans?
No, he's got a dose of that hot and comp phobia, hasn't you, mate?
Yeah, something like that.
Is that it? You just didn't feel like going in?
I felt rubbish, honest.
Oh, and then when you got home, you suddenly felt better. Is that it, eh?
Fresh air and exercise. It's the best cure there is.
I didn't fancy staying indoors all day. I wanted to be out here with you. You know that.
Well, if you're not fit to go to school, you're hardly fit to hang around the yard all day, are you? How am I going to explain this to your mum?
Aye, but if I stay out here, she won't need to, will we?
Wait till this afternoon when she gets that plaster off her leg. Look, I don't want you making a habit of this. As soon as you're here, you might as well make yourself useful.
You can't just go taking days off like that.
Andy'll be all right. He likes being on the farm.
Gonna need a new notebook soon, the way things are going. He takes things too much to heart, that's his trouble. I've got to go. I'm coming down now.
Oh, Robert.
Yes, miss?
I understand your brother's not in today.
Yeah, he was sick in the night.
Oh, nothing serious, I hope.
Oh, well, manky. Threw up all over his bed, and then he was on the toilet for like hours.
Yes, I think I get the picture. Any idea why your mum didn't phone in?
She had to go to the hospital to get a plaster off her leg.
Oh, right. Well, will you ask her to send a note? Because otherwise, strictly speaking, Andy's absent without permission.
Yes, miss.
OK.
You idiot!
What a problem, sweetheart?
Have you any idea what you're doing to our campaign?
No. It's brought a bit of colour to your cheeks.
Wading into Tate's? Smashing up private property?
Oh, I get it. It's you, innit?
What do you mean it's me?
You're the one who's spreading lies. You sent that prat from the curry up here to have a go at me.
I don't need to send anyone. I am here to tell you to your face that you're stupid, you're a menace to
And
society.
you, Blondie, are harassing me.
What do you expect when you go round acting like a maniac? I am trying to run a peaceful protest.
I haven't been near Tate Orledge.
Oh, you can deny it all your life.
I
but
do!
you-
And that is all you're getting from me. But let me tell you something. If I wanted to have a go at Chris Tate and take it out on his wagons, I'd have him in or out of his wheelchair. Now, keep out of my face. Do you hear?
Shouldn't you be at school? I'm on study leave, just helping out my lunch hour.
Meals on duty? Yes, a legitimate perk of the job. But our in-house spiritual guidance service, that's for full-time staff only. Excuse us, Red.
Good luck. See you later.
Bye-bye.
I missed you last night.
Miss me, but...
I mean, in bed.
Oh. I don't feel comfortable about staying here.
It's not because of the room, is it?
Why should I object to your room?
Well, it must have associations.
To tell you the truth, I hadn't really thought about it. But, now you come to mention it...
Oh, no, I've gone and upset you.
No, it's not that. It's just, I don't want to be at the centre of a lot of gossip. And I don't want you to be either.
Oh, shit, blow over. You know what they say? All the world loves a lover.
Deliverance is at hand. The fates have conspired to allow us one last chance to learn the contents of our Spanish friend's menu. Is it really that important? Oh, take it from me, kid. It matters. Even as we speak, he's about to move into my gaff. Cassettes, Claudes, Kukru books. And? And we are going to cast a casual eye over his accoutrements. Find out once and for all what he's planning. Huh?
A word, sunshine.
Up against the wall, is it?
I want to know where you were last night.
Don't you want to get me in an arm lock first?
You know there's been a serious incident at Tate Orledge.
Why? Word has reached the outlying districts.
So I want to know where you were.
Don't you have to read my rights or something?
I imagine you'd know 'em well enough by now.
That's what's wrong with this village. The wrong element altogether. And to think we've got that Eric Pollard standing for the council.
We've got Mr. Turner. He's a very trustworthy man.
Too soft. Anyway, he'll be hand in glove with the Tates. As soon as there's an election looming, people show their true colours. No, we need somebody to represent the grassroots, people like us. Ordinary, respectable, reasonable.
Why don't you stand?
Me?
Everybody knows you in the village. You're a local businesswoman. You've got as much right as Eric Pollard.
I don't think I could do something.
Viv Windsor. The voice of reason.
The voice of reason. It does have a bit of a ring about it, doesn't it? The voice of reason.
And I'll be your campaign manager.
I'm not happy about this.
That lot out there, I know. It's an absolute scandal.
Oh, save it.
Beg your pardon?
Save your righteous indignation for the press. You know, disrupting the public meeting, I can live with that. We've all got to fight dirty sometimes. But this...
I don't know what you're on about.
So you're categorically denying all knowledge?
I should stick to decaf if I were you. That stuff seems to be going to your head. Hello? Yeah, I'll get him. For you.
Hi. It is. Well, is it urgent? Look, I've got a crisis on here. All right, OK. Yeah, I'll be there. Right. Yeah, cheers. Bye. Seems I'm required in the headmistress's office after school. Darling daughter's been up to her tricks again.
Kettle's on if you fancy a brew.
Oh, cheers, I could do with a drink.
Ah, well, we can take this lot upstairs for you. Milk in the fridge?
Have a quick poke around, any special spices, herbs.
If you weren't paying me for this...
But I am, so do it. I'll have a quick flash of his boot.
In Spain, we use it to crush the little round things.
Oh, right.
Garlic, you prat.
Yeah, I've seen one before. It's just, well, yours is different, that's all.
So, you get in trouble last night after Viv Windsor caught you at it?
Me? Oh, no, my parents are pretty laid back.
Oh, they're quite relaxed about that kind of thing, eh?
Yeah, well, I'd ask about their sex life and they'd ask about mine.
Cool. But you won't be going in the village shop for a while.
Ah, no, I don't do shopping, me. Well, not unless I'm going to Leeds with my mates or something.
Oh, did you find the biscuits in the bread bin?
No. In Spain, we don't like the ginger nuts.
Well, I'll just put this lot through to the kitchen.
What is this?
What do you mean?
Look, you want to know what I got in here? Just ask. I've got basil, I've got olive oil, I've even got homemade tomato puree. The whole point of a competition is not what you cook, it's how you cook it, right?
Yeah, well, I was just...
Just grow up, OK?
Well, you're very cheerful all of a sudden.
Well, you know me, Mr. Happy.
Anybody would think you're in love or something.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, so there is someone.
You could say that.
Come on, then. Details.
It's a woman. That do you?
And that's your last word on the subject, is it?
Yep.
Of course, some people want the whole world to know.
Know what?
Just how happy they are in their personal lives.
Does it show?
But then again, some of us have got more important things to think about.
I know. Crumpets or hot cross buns. Mind you, I suppose these would be well past their sell-by date, won't they?
All the goods are fresh in this shop. I mean, there's politics for a start.
Oh, I know we ought to stay informed. But frankly, I don't give politics a second thought.
Well, maybe you should. The by-election's coming up soon, you know.
That.
You've got a vote. You should use it.
Oh, I shall be. It's expected of me.
Expected?
Well, what with Alan standing, I mean, you've got to support your friends, haven't you?
Well, they're going to tell who you vote for. It's a secret ballot, you know.
He knows I wouldn't turn out for anyone else. I've told him more than once. Anyone who gets involved with politics is either dodgy or stupid. Well, except him, of course.
So, that's your mind made up, is it?
Yeah, crumpets, 2 packets.
There you go.
No excuse for not doing your chores now, eh?
Did it hurt when they took it off?
No, of
course it isn't. It wasn't a real plaster like Victoria's.
Now you can have a good scratch, Mummy.
Oh, yeah, that's the best bit. Anyway, how was everybody else's day? How was school?
Oh, same as usual.
How about you, Andy?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, you don't look too convinced.
Well, I said it were fine, all right.
The Strickland won't be long, thanks.
As if I haven't got enough on my plate.
She wouldn't have got us in here if it wasn't important.
If Ollie's got herself into trouble again.
Sean.
How long is she going to be?
Here you are, love. I've made us all a nice cup of tea and some toasted buns.
Oh, cheers. After the day I've had.
Always the same round here. Moment there's any trouble is, let's see if we can pin it on a dingle. Here you are, pets.
So, what's all this in here of?
Look, love, I know you had a monkey on your back this morning, but as far as I'm concerned, it's all over.
Yeah, well, I'm pleased to hear it.
Consider yourself forgiven.
Forgiven? Who are you to forgive me?
Well, you're always on edge these days.
Is it any flaming wonder? You come in here, take the place over, you drive out my wife and baby.
If it hadn't been for that woman, our son would still be alive.
Oh, don't tell me you fall for all that. Stop calling her that woman.
Well, she's good as said she's guilty.
She's started to doubt her own flaming memory. That's what's happening. Poor woman's been slung out of her home. She's lost her business. Lisa is no more to blame than you and me. And I don't hear any more about it, do you?
I've been getting complaints from a number of parents, and it seems they have a very real problem. The suspicion is that certain children are stealing to order.
You make it sound like organised crime. Is it true what she's saying, Ollie? Ollie!
So, where do we go from here?
Well, until we get to the bottom of things, I'm afraid I'm left with no alternative but to exclude your daughter from Houghton Comprehensive with effect from today.